I'm Will. I'm a Teen Services Librarian at Berkeley Public Library, here to tell you about our summer reading program, which starts on June 4th and runs through August 7th. You will have a choice to make, and that is whether you want to play the children's game or the adult teen game. Each of these have a little separate game requirements and also different set of prizes. The children's game card looks like this, which you can print out or from our website. If you go to berkeleypubliclibrary.org, you will find a link to the summer reading program. And what we have you do is fill in these boxes. Each time you read 20 minutes, you can X marks one of these boxes, or if you have somebody read to you for 20 minutes, or if you listen to an audiobook for 20 minutes, you can X mark these. And when you're done, let us know, and you will have a chance to win such fabulous prizes as a bike, or a $25 gift card to Artists and Craftsmen Supply Store on Shattuck, or a $25 Pegasus gift card, and other games that you can choose from. If you decide to do the adult and teen game, that card looks like this. The requirements here, what we want you to do is fill in these circles, and that's each time you read a digital book, read a news article, read a magazine, watch a movie, or listen to an audiobook. You just fill in one of these, and when you're done, it will give you a raffle ticket to enter for the other prizes in the teen adult program. And those prizes are to choose from a guitar, an ukulele, a $25 Amazon gift card, a Kindle Paperwhite, a Kindle Fire, and other prizes to choose from. So go to our website and sign up for the summer reading game, and you'll have the chance to win wonderful prizes. Thank you. Hi, I usually would talk about books that I recommend for you to read during the summer. Today, though, I would like to recommend an author for you to read because he's written so many wonderful books. I think you could pick any of them and have a lot of fun with them. So the first one I want to tell you about is Superman Smashes the Klan, and this is by Gene Luen Yang, and he wrote all of these books that I'm going to tell you about. Superman Smashes the Klan is based on a story that was originally a radio broadcast in the 1940s, right after World War II. They thought that they needed a new enemy for Superman to fight after the Nazis. During World War II, Superman, of course, fought the Nazis. But afterwards, they looked around, and instead of finding an enemy far away, they found an enemy within, which was the Ku Klux Klan. So Superman ends up fighting these guys because the Klan starts attacking some friends of his who are the Lee family, this Chinese-American family which has just moved to Gotham and immediately run into trouble from the white supremacists who live in the town there. And Superman ends up with many adventures. In fact, this is early on in Superman's time on Earth, and he doesn't even realize that he can fly. All he starts off doing is jumping very far. But this is a very story very close to the heart of the author. Jean Lewin Yang is an Asian American, and his family, his parents came from overseas and faced discrimination. And so when he heard about this story, he decided to update it. It's still set in the 1940s, but the family there ends up facing this hatred, and Superman comes to the rescue to fight the white supremacists. So it's a very interesting book to read. It was published before COVID. It was written before COVID came around, and still hate crimes against Asian Americans have been going on for a long time. And unfortunately, they are Americans fighting against other Americans. Without saying too much about it, Superman realizes that, in fact, he is an illegal immigrant because he came to Earth with no papers and he has no permit. And if they tried to take him back home, well, they'd have trouble doing that, I suppose. But read this story and you will find out how Superman deals with these white supremacists. Now, Jean Lewin Yang, you may not know, but he was a Oakland high school teacher. And he taught it at Bishop O'Dowd High School for 17 years. He taught computer science. And finally, he decided, while he was having trouble figuring out what to write, and sometimes the best thing to do then is to look around what is closest to you. And he decided to write a book about the basketball team at Bishop O'Dowd. Now, this basketball team has always been very good, and they are always in contention for the state, trying to get to the state championship. And the year that he writes about in this book is when they had a very strong team. So he decided to follow this. He didn't really know anything about basketball. He considered himself a geek, which I suppose he is, but he confesses that. But he decided to write about all the students that are in there and the coach. Now, the coach had a very interesting story in that he had played basketball for Bishop O'Dowd when he was in high school. And that team went to the state championship game, and they were going to win on the last shot. They made the shot, but a referee disqualified it. Very controversial, the only time that's ever happened in a championship game like that. So this coach has gone on to teach at the high school and has brought together these wonderful students, these wonderful basketball players, and has created another team to take to the state championship. So that's a very exciting book, and actually here's a portrait of the author as a young man here on the cover. So you get to see the exciting game. Again, he said he wasn't into basketball, but this game isn't really, this book isn't really so much about basketball as it is about the students, which I think you would like. So quickly, just to say that Jean Lewin Yang's first early books were American-Born Chinese, about growing up as an Asian American, and that was a very powerful book that came out a while ago now. But he has also written books for the Avatar series, Last Airbender, and he has gone on again to write the Superman, some Superman stories. But before that, he wrote Shadow Hero, and these books are all, well, they're right available right now. Another one, Level Up, you might have heard about, and Secret Coders. So these are all great books by this wonderful author that I highly recommend. And you can ask any of our library workers to help you find these, or put them on hold now and pick them up at any of our library branches, and you will be well on your way to filling out your summer reading program game cards. So I hope you enjoy those. Again, come to the library this summer, and we hopefully will be able to let you in. Otherwise, we can be helping you at the door getting any of the books that you want. Thanks for listening.